Good afternoon, model train fans. Today we have another unboxing video, or maybe an unbagging video would be the better way to describe this. On my kitchen table here, we've got a small bag of a Lionel collection I just picked up. Let's take a look inside and see exactly what's going to be hitting the shelves in my store in the coming days. On top here is a Plasticville piece. This is one of the pieces that Bachmann did after they bought the rights to Plasticville, or bought out that brand. Looks like it's going to be the windmill with farm machinery. Very cool. I think that's going to be an O scale one, judging by the size of the box there. Up next here is another accessory. This is the parts to an old Lionel post-war signal. Love the old relay cabinet on that. Kind of looks reminiscent of the stuff we see on the Valley with the Norfolk and Western US&S equipment. Pretty cool. All right, I reordered where the camera was and where the bag was so we can get a better view here, but there's a couple fake logs, probably from some kind of operating car or something. Here's a actually, I thought it was something else. Here's a pretty common one. This is the old school post-war Sunoco 2-dome tanker. Probably one of the more common post-war cars, but that one's actually in pretty good condition. Usually those can get pretty busted, so happy to have one in good shape. Here is a MPC era caboose. This is the C&O version. Again, pretty common car. I think the C&O is probably one of my favorite paint schemes they did these in, because I'm a big fan of that railroad and overall that scheme. Plus, I like getting cabooses that aren't red. That is something I enjoy doing, just because so many red cabooses out there come in every train set. Speaking of cabooses, here's another MPC caboose, this time the Jersey Central Lines car. Again, pretty common, but always happy to have it. Always like getting O-scale stuff in, guys. I can't keep it on the shelves. I'm assuming what's in here is going to be probably one of the most interesting things in here, and that would be correct. This is the Crayola, I believe this is like a 40-ton switcher. Now, this is one of the more interesting sort of brand deals that Lionel did. I believe this came with a whole train set where you could even color on the boxcar, like it was made to have crayons drawn on it and you could erase it. I thought it was a pretty neat concept. You know, I'm not really generally a fan of like branded train sets, but I think that had something kind of smart to go along with it. You know, a little bit more play value than just like a Christmas sort of theme set or something. Yet another pretty common MPC era car here, the CN 4x hopper. I get a good amount of those to the store. Okay, here is probably the weirdest thing in this whole lot. I saw this in the listing, and I have no idea what this is for. I don't know if this is some kind of like weird sort of well car setup, but it's very odd. They have MPC era trucks on the two ends, and then the middle truck is a post-war truck with some kind of maybe like almost 3D printed custom frame to it. I really have no clue what this is. If someone knows, please comment. I really could not tell you the first thing about that. I've never seen that before. Well, here's a neat one. I don't know if this is custom or if it came like this, but nice UP flatbed with a boatload there. Flatbeds with loads and stuff do really, really well in my store. I think it really adds a lot of play value. Just makes it overall a freight car more interesting, I think. And I think we're gonna have another flat car with a load right here. Yes, and this is a really cool one. US NATO submarine. The last time I got one of these, you guys will remember the nose was missing, but this time we have the entire submarine. That looks awesome. I love that. Great car. Down to our last couple items here. Again, this is not a super big collection, but definitely some unique items in here. Happy to have these. Here's another flat car with a load. I don't think this load actually went with it. I don't think this was something they sold together, but it's got a little helicopter on there. This is the older MPC flatbed Santa Fe on there. I don't think that came with that car. That doesn't look like a Lionel helicopter, but still pretty cool. And here is our last piece of the collection. Pretty heavy, whatever is in here. Oh, and it looks like we have a lifelike UPF40. I just got one of these in a recent video. I kind of forgot this was even in there, to be honest, but I'll take it. Pretty interesting to have one HO item amongst a sea of O-scale items. Here's a look at the collection in total. Not a huge collection by any means, but I was able to get it for a very good price, and there's definitely some interesting stuff here. Really excited to have all this in the store. If you want to see what's on my shelves, there's all the information to my model train store. It's open every single day, and I would love to see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe for the next video.